Welcome back to Cigar Time. Are we still very friendly?
Nope.
Sometimes.
Rob's mean.
Depends on who we're talking about.
I'm mean.
I'm friendly.
I'm nice.
Scott's friendly too. Look at that face.
Scott's sweet.
Is that the face of a friendly guy?
And Moose is always happy.
Or a serial killer?
Yeah, I say serial killer.
Is she reading her texts?
No, I was trying to cheat with the Julius Caesar. Thanks a lot for calling me out.
Oh, you're welcome.
We're not even a minute in and it already has turned to, I almost said a bad word. Turned to, it rhymes with hit. All right, this is our annual show on our top 5 cigars of all time that we personally like. I will give you a hint, even though we don't share the information like we did in our top 5 of the year.
Yeah, last week was amazing.
Yeah, it was kind of amazing. Because Tia wasn't here. It was amazing.
Wow, so I'm walking off.
You see it. Anyway, don't let the door,
Really? Really?
Yeah, really. No one person's an island. Everybody can be replaced.
Got it.
I've been begging you people to put somebody else in the middle chair. Anyway.
Soon.
Who?
Soon.
Soon.
I guess Rob wants it.
No, when you're in Florida.
Oh.
Somebody's got to do
We're
it.
putting a cardboard.
So who moves into the...
We're going to put a cardboard cutout.
I like that. I like that.
We're going to break open one of these bobbleheads.
Bobblehead.
Yeah.
And put your face on it.
Mr. Hart.
Yeah, Mr. Hart. Say hello to Mr. Hart. Hart, how do you like the cigar?
There you go.
Well,
I don't think anybody'd notice.
That was pretty good. This is the show where we tell you our top 5 of all time, and just to drop a hint, my guess is a lot of us will have a very similar, at least brand-wise, a very similar.
I don't put one Padron on.
I don't think so.
A couple of them.
Yeah, I would think so.
No, I don't think so.
Not mine.
Not mine
No,
either.
not sure. Well, that's good. That's good.
I got
It
some
should be
diversity.
divergent.
Evidently. it's very
Divergent
expensive taste.
opinions and everything.
The cheapest
And,
is
and,
like
and it's just
19.
like, what is that stuff you drink? It has like fire water in it or something?
Booze.
Booze, that's it. I was trying to think of the right word. Cigars are like that. Everybody has their favorites and their different tastes, and and some people know more about cigars than others know about cigars. I'm not talking about the individual members of this panel,
Sure you are.
who are all, with the exception of one, experts in the field.
I'm getting there.
All right, it's about time. So without further ado, we'll light the cigar, and who's going to lead off?
Me.
I'll lead off. That's fine.
Let
Was
her-
it pick
ladies
on
first.
Tia Day? Okay.
Pick on
I
Tia.
just agreed with you. How am I picking on you?
You said it before I agreed. What? He did. He said, you both said Tia first, and then I said, oh.
I actually said me because I said it last time.
Oh, Lord.
That I wanted to go first because
Why do you
everybody
wanna go
stole my
first?
cigars last time.
How?
You had to be here.
All right.
Go
All right.
ahead.
I'm going to start. My top.
Now wait, is this your 5th best cigar?
Yeah, you were going
Okay,
5, 4,
okay.
3, 2, 1, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So I'm going to go with the CAO Pilon. It's one of my favorite cigars on the shelf. It's rated a 90. It's a medium body cigar. It has an Ecuadorian Habano wrapper. Now, I thought it always had a Cameroon wrapper on there.
No.
But it's an Ecuadorian Habano. The binder and filler are both Nicaraguan. The taste that it says it's supposed to give you, which is actually pretty spot on, is spice, cedar, pepper, and nuts. And the pepper is very subtle in the beginning, and then it does get a little more complex as it goes along. Now, the reason why they call it a pilon is because of the fermentation method that they use. It's called a circular pilon. The hands are carefully layered into a circular pattern, and which creates it to ferment slower, and it enhances the flavor.
Pretty hot in there,
So that's probably why I really like that cigar.
because it's hot.
And just like the person smoking it. And I paired it with, I thought this would be a good pairing, an Angry Orchard hard cider. It has bittersweet apples. It's aged in oak barrels. It's pretty much like a wine type of beer cigar. I don't know how to explain that.
Beer cigar?
Beer?
I mean, beer drink. It's like a wine type of beer drink.
What would you rate that?
And it was pretty good.
What would you rate it?
And can you dance to
I
it?
didn't even think about that. I'd probably give it a 9, straight
I'm
9.
into Angry Orchard.
Oh. I don't know. I don't really like Angry Orchard. But I
That's what
would.
you would pair it
But
with.
that's what, because it sounds like it would go really nice with it. I don't. It's like 350
something.
calories. Are you guys insane? I can't drink that stuff.
How many calories?
You
It's
cannot
like
invent this.
350.
Holy.
That's a lot of calories.
That's a lot of calories.
Wow. Moose, save us.
My number 5 cigar is the Jamie Garcia
Yeah, I
Toro
know it would be
Gordo.
mine.
Some people call
Very
it
popular cigar.
And I enjoy it. It's nice. It's a Maduro. It's priced right.
Yeah, it's only
That's an
$7.
excellent cigar. That's a full body cigar, man.
Yeah.
That's a kick-ass.
That's why he likes
Yeah.
it.
$8.85.
The Jaime Garcia is a full bot.
Yeah,
I
it
think
is.
it's medium.
Really?
Yeah. I
You
would
say
never.
bananas.
I
you
would never
bananas.
say it was full body. I would.
Okay.
That's my palate.
Is that it,
right.
Moose?
That's all he's got.
Scott?
He saved
ma'am.
it.
Don't mean to interrupt, but
I don't. You know what? I don't know what's. There's tobacco in this one.
okay. I bet it has a wrapper on
I'm
it.
pretty sure it's an Ecuadorian Connecticut wrapper. It is a Davidoff Master Select number 2.
That's a very good cigar.
They don't actually tell you what it is.
That's why I don't know. Well, that's one of the reasons.
That's a
I don't
good
know.
reason.
Yeah, actually, they don't
It's-
tell you the blend
it's
on any of them.
Unexpected.
Yes. What is cool about
That's
it?
an
Though, is,
inside joke, folks.
what is cool about it though, is they don't tell you the blend, but they have like they actually tell you the notes and stuff you're supposed
That's
to get
good.
on the display. It's pretty cool.
They don't tell you the
You mean
price
the one that
either.
you have in your store? It comes with
Yeah.
all that? Oh,
Yeah.
that's awesome.
No, I didn't put the price on that. Are you crazy?
No, I said the description. It comes.
Well,
on your
actually, it's
display.
actually in picture form, which it had like a little thing of
That's the one
caramel
blended
and
by
cream
Eladio,
and stuff.
right? That's
Yes,
his
Eladio.
Eladio.
One
You
of the
guys got to
15.
check out his the humidor where he has the
Davidoff.
Davidoff display. I hear it's beautiful.
It is. It's
Yeah.
very
It is
nice.
beautiful.
I haven't
I'd-
seen it.
And I've described that to many people. That's like smoking a Milky Way. It's just, it's
Really?
like lots of
My
caramel.
old Hoyle
It's-
double Corona taste.
Yeah,
It's
it
very-
really is.
It is a very good cigar.
You have one?
What's the price point?
They're not cheap.
They are
Many.
not.
It's up there.
Yes.
It's
It's
35.
up there.
Yeah.
Can I get my 30% discount?
Sure.
Okay, cool.
Rob?
Mine is number 5 cigar is the Perdomo Bourbon Barrel Aged Connecticut. It is an Ecuadorian Connecticut wrapper. Binder and filler are both Nicaragua, and it's got a creamy, peppery taste to it. Just love it, especially early in the morning. It's very good.
What would you rate it? 8?
I think I gave it a 9.5.
9.5. That's strong.
That's why it's number 5 cigar.
Strong. Yeah, but now the others have to have a better rating.
I don't care about the others.
He's a
But
rugged
it's number
individual.
5. Your number 4 has to be better than a 9.5.
Okay. Or it could be a 9.5.
You think that got picked up?
And yours?
Okay. Let's see.
Really good.
I'm going to select the Ramon Allones Cuban Special Selection. That's always been a favorite of mine early in the day. It's kind of a cigar that's on the light to medium side.
What's the blend?
It's Cuban. It's a Cuban Puro.
That's the binder.
And it has a Habano wrapper.
Oh, it has a Habano wrapper.
And smoke
real
comes
good
out
joke
one
for
end,
later.
and actually some smoke comes out the other end if you suck hard enough, like this show.
Yeah.
Oh, that was good.
And it's a cigar when you can actually draw through them, because the Cubans of the last 15 or 20 years, sadly, sometimes the draw testing leaves a little to be desired. But it's a very tasty cigar.
As a filler.
It's a cigar that can be enjoyed any time, and most dyed-in-the-wool smokers tend to smoke it earlier in the day. But it's a really good creamy cigar.
And if you're able to get them, they're actually on the lower end, lower price.
Yeah, they're not real expensive.
Yeah.
They're like Cuban standards. They're
Yeah.
in most non-high tax countries, they would be the equivalent of probably $9 or $10.
Yep.
I think it's even less, but yeah.
That might be.
It's
That
not.
might be.
Yeah. 10 would be $22.50 a box. I think they're like.
Yeah, you may be right.
$150 a box
Yeah, it's
or
not a
so.
huge cigar.
Yeah.
No,
It's a nice
but
sized cigar.
it is a very good cigar.
All right, ladies first again. The number 2 and number 4.
Number 4.
Number 4 is the Tatuaje and the TAA. It's the newest one that they had out, the 2019. The wrapper is a Mexican San Andres Maduro. It is a box press. Love any type of box press cigars, pretty much.
It's funny. People either love or hate box press.
I love a box press with a punch.
I smoke everything, but
Yep.
people have their favorites.
Yes,
I agree
they
with
do.
that. I either love or hate it.
Yep.
Yeah,
like certain people. So the binder and filler is Nicaraguan. There's only one size. They made this in the Robusto. I love the band on this. It's actually, if anybody paid attention to it, it has a little cactus with a sombrero on it. I thought that was pretty cute. The taste
I'm
profile
part
is.
Mexican. I find that offensive.
Why is that
Stop.
offensive?
Why-
Because I'm part Mexican. I don't.
Stop.
You're not part Mexican.
What
you
part?
are all.
What part's Mexican? Your stomach?
European.
My little toe.
Your little toe. Twice removed from your third cousin.
Yes, Moose.
Oh, you're talking about down there? That's what, I don't know.
Don't even get
I
started.
have no idea
No,
what you're
no.
talking about.
That's
I'm trying
all
to
right.
figure it
Let-
out.
Let's just keep it
All right,
moving.
who's
So
next?
it's medium to full. The taste is like a black and red pepper together, coffee, slightly earthy, with a semi-sweet finish. I think it has a really nice finish. I don't taste it really afterwards, like when I'm done smoking it, like the next day. I don't taste it the next day, like certain people say. Yeah, that's all I have for that one.
It's a good cigar.
It's an awesome cigar, and it's a great price point on it too.
And they are mild. Moose.
And it's a
And
TAA.
you can dance to it.
My number
Yeah.
4 cigar is Oliva V Double Toro. Maduro.
That's popular.
Maduro.
Yeah.
The Maduro. Okay.
Yeah, it's
Maduro.
pretty
Oh, the
popular.
Maduro, really?
Yeah. Yeah, I love that cigar. It's a great tasting cigar. A little more than I like to spend usually for a cigar, but it's worth it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who makes it?
You know what?
What?
The Mexican has spoken.
That's right.
Go ahead, Juan.
Juan Valdez. Coffee and cigars.
Sin compromiso.
Is that why you requested them to come all back to Colmar?
No, I requested them to come back to Colmar because we sold them all.
Really?
And,
Wow.
and the other store that I won't give a gratuitous plug to, but it's right close to Doylestown. We sold through all those too.
Get out.
Yeah.
Wow, that's pretty nice.
I don't think the people at home.
Oh, it's the Sin Compromiso.
You might have you
This
probably have
number.
good help up there
Where?
in that town that's near Doylestown.
Uh-huh.
Go ahead, you were going to say.
It's a Nicaraguan Puro. Actually, I put that on my, that was my best, the best cigar, best new cigar of 2019.
Oh, it
Plus,
should
those
be
of you
for
who
that
watch-
price.
One of your top 5 of all time.
It's like $17. Right
What's
now.
it? Well, this is the top 5 of all time, and last week it
Well,
was
you put it in
best
both
cigar-
groups.
Yeah.
Yes, I did. It was
Okay.
that good.
Must really like it.
I
Well, the
actually
customers
I
really like it.
It's fantastic.
I wouldn't know. I can't afford it.
It is on the pricier side, but
It is a good cigar.
Probably $18.
Yeah.
oh, it's only
Oh, my.
That's the least
$18.
expensive cigar he's got.
When you
Really
go-
on his list?
You know what? Yeah, it's
That's funny.
held number ones.
That's funny.
Rob.
I
All
got
right,
the porn on my list.
my cigar is the cigar I'm smoking
No
right
idea.
now, number 4, the Oliva V Double Robusto.
Good
It's
side.
an Ecuadorian Habano sun-grown wrapper, Nicaraguan filler and binder. The filler has Lajero in it, though. It's taste of coffee, spice, and milk chocolate. It's awesome.
What would you rate that?
95.1.
Moving upscale.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, mine is it my turn now?
Yes.
Sure.
My number 4 is a golden oldie. I don't think anybody will jump out of their skin on this one. A Padron 3000 Maduro. Of the 1000 series, I think the 3000 is, to me, the best size, and it's been smoking them for probably forever. And the one thing about the family Padron is consistency. I don't think anybody can argue that.
Nope.
It's just a great cigar, and the family that makes it is fabulous people, and it's just my number 4 cigar.
And the and since it's a 1000 series, it's priced right.
Oh
it's
yeah,
like
oh
sub-
my
what
God.
is it?
It's
Like under.
it's under
7.
It's
I
under
don't-
7.
Yeah, it's right around.
Yeah,
s-
around
right
It's like
around there.
690 or something.
Gold
like
right
that.
around 7.
It is
which,
it
which
is
is a bargain in today's world.
It's a great cigar.
It's a great cigar.
One of the closest cigars to a Cuban cigar.
Yeah.
Without being Cuban, it's very very good.
Well, I got another one that's even closer.
It is Cuban.
No.
Okay.
That's Nicaraguan.
Okay.
All right, young lady.
So the number 3 I have is what I'm actually smoking right now is the Julius Caesar. It's actually named after the founder of the company, Julius Caesar Newman. The wrapper's an Ecuadorian Habano, which I didn't know that either until I looked it up. I could
I
have
hope you didn't
sworn.
think. I hope you didn't think that was Cameroon.
No, I know that's not Cameroon. I
Little-
thought it would
little
look like it looks
specks.
like a Connecticut broadleaf, but then the Pilon does have little specks. That's why I thought it was, but it's not.
Not all.
Anyway,
Everybody do
so
that.
the
They
wreckers
put the
and
little
the wrappers in
specks
Ecuadorian Habano.
but
The
tweezers.
binder is
Glue
Dominican,
and tweezers.
and the filler is a Caribbean base
Flavor's
with
cheap.
some Central American filler. So it's like all over the place with this one. It's like got a coffee sweetness, a little spice, and a woody taste, which I don't get the wood taste. Still don't know what wood tastes like. So,
Somehow I don't.
Oh
think
boy.
that's true.
well, you know what
tastes-
bark
it
tastes
tastes like
like.
bark.
So, yeah, exactly. He walks around chewing on bark all day.
You do that too?
So,
Not a
I like
fact.
the peppermint bark.
Moose.
It's good.
Your
My number 3 cigar is a La Roma de Cuba El Jefe.
Oh, okay.
That's your size, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's a big cigar.
I
that's
like
actually
it,
a really nice cigar.
It's
It is.
it's well made. It smokes good. It's
Nice.
tasty. And price point's excellent.
Mhm.
$7.45.
I like that line, the Robusto size. I can't smoke that big thing.
Yeah.
Well,
But the
you-
Robusto is very tasty.
This is actually a small cigar for me.
I know.
That's
What is
one of
that?
the new ones.
Oh,
No, it's not. That's the Henry Clay. I
That's
thought
the-
you were smoking
That's
that
the
new
Henry
one.
Clay,
Stalk cut.
not the Warhawk.
It's a
It's
stalk
the
cut.
stalk cut.
Stock cut.
I just
easy.
said that like 3 times.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I know my cigars.
I guess we're rolling into number 2.
No.
No, I think we're still on
No,
3.
on number
Number
three.
3.
No. What kept you?
Oh no.
Step it up. Step it up.
Yes, sir. My number 3 is it's called the One-Off Plus 53. Plus 53 is
What?
actually One-Off Plus 53. It's made by Illusion. It's actually a very, very old brand that Illusion bought. It's the one that has the peace sign on it,
Okay, I got
like
it.
an orange cream
Yeah,
color band.
uh-huh.
And the Plus 53 is that's the not area code, country code for Cuba.
Oh,
Yeah, it is. That is the. Yeah, you're right. Boy, I haven't
That's
thought
what they
about
call
that.
it.
Yeah,
And,
53 is correct.
it's fantastic. I had it for
Yeah.
the first time last year. It's a Nicaraguan Puro,
Mm-hmm.
which shouldn't surprise anybody if they know what I like. But it's just creamy, smooth, just a fantastic cigar.
Cool. And you?
and you?
I have, by the way, a phone book from Havana from the 90s in my office.
Does it have your name in it?
Hmm?
Does it have your name in it?
Probably.
Oh, okay. My number 3 cigar is the original CAO Amazon Basin.
Yeah, that was a good cigar.
It is a fantastic cigar. It's
was a great
Ecuadorian
cigar.
Sumatra wrapper, Nicaraguan filler. How do you say that word?
Bronchitis.
It's Barranca.
Barranca. Thank you.
Woo!
And Nicaraguan fillers. Thank you, Tia.
I like when women correct you.
I know. Sorry. I love it. Comes out once every 3 years. Tobacco is very hard to get. I just think that's a fantastic cigar. It hits everything on my taste profile. So.
My number 3 is a Monte Cristo Edmundo.
Good
And when you can
cigar.
get one again that draws, that's a man's cigar, for sure. Has all the right, the Cubanese, obviously the Cubanese taste, the strength that most Cuban mistakenly people think is strong cigar. Why are you laughing?
You'll see.
You'll see. Yeah.
Did I usurp you?
No. Yeah.
Oh, okay. And it's worldwide one of the, that in the Series D, Partagas, are some of the best-selling Cuban cigars.
Probably the Series D number 4 is so hit and miss though.
I know.
Well, unfortunately,
really
Cuban
is.
cigars.
Well, it's
and
made
the-
in 5 different factories. I
I
think.
know.
So-
When they used to be made, the problem is when they broke up the production years ago, in my time when I was going down there all the time, when they started splitting off the Cohiba, the Partagas, and started moving it away from the mansion, El Aguito, and they started moving it into the in-city factories, it's not the same. It's just sadly not the same.
Is it the same tobacco though?
Yes, they're buying from the same Vegas, and the problem is they don't age it well anymore. They spin it out to raise the money so quickly. They used to store, I think I've told this on air before, but like the one factory that's open to any tourist, I mean they have a couple tours a day, but anybody can get into it. Up in the rolling galleries adjacent to it, they used to have these gigantic big cedar closets, and they would put the Cuban wheels in there, and they would age them at least, depending on the blend, 30, 60, 90 days. Now, the last time I was there, you know, I was walking with the factory manager.
It's a junk closet now.
Huh?
So
It
it's
looked
a
like
junk
Pancho
closet.
Villa.
They age it on a conveyor belt.
No, the closets were empty.
Really?
And I said, why? And he went, that's all he had to do,
Just go right out the door.
right
huh?
out the door. And he said to me, let the distributors age them.
Wow.
We need the money.
Well, they need the money too.
Yeah, yeah. But that's my number 3.
Wow.
I guess we're ready for number 2.
Yep.
So I went with the Fuente Añejo Shark number 77. That is one of my favorites of all time. It is a box press. It's a Torpedo Maduro. The wrapper's a Connecticut broadleaf. It's aged in cognac barrels. Maybe that's why I like it so much. The binder and filler is Dominican. They say it's full body, but I can handle it. So I guess I'll go a medium to like a mild plus with that one. Sweet, bold, it's meaty, they say, and complex. It is definitely complex, and I do love the finish on that cigar. It's an awesome cigar. The way it's constructed is great. The feel, the mouth feel, everything. So, and it burns very nicely.
Moose?
My number 2 cigar is a national brand Imperial.
I knew you were going to say that.
I was
knew
wondering
you
if that was
were
going to be your
say
number 1 or number 2
that.
cigar.
Yeah, I was
cigar.
wondering myself.
Can't beat the price at $4 a stick.
Yeah.
Cigar.
And it's a long stick, and
Cigar.
it's just good.
It is a good stick.
I get this all day long.
Cigar.
The reps all call them sticks. The price list calls them sticks. And Junior
Wraps it
Space
there,
Cadet
yeah.
here calls them
Cigars.
They are cigars.
They are cigars.
But the reference of sticks comes from the old days.
It doesn't matter.
I
These are not
Right.
what you
I'm
say
not
they
going to
are.
argue with
They're,
you.
they're
You-
made
cigars.
from bark.
No, they're not.
There you go.
Sticks.
No, they're not.
With a little
Scott?
sap on it, right?
My number 2 cigar, I had it for the first time last year, and I texted everybody I could find, like saying, have you had this? This is the most unbelievable cigar I've ever had. It was.
I don't remember you texting me.
You don't remember the special we're supposed to have today either.
The what you were supposed to have?
Exactly. It's the Cohiba Siglo 6.
Okay.
It's like an Edmundo.
It's all Cuban tobacco. I don't know, a lot of people know that.
I use some. Sometimes they use Honduras binders.
Yeah, Rojo maybe. It's just a fantastic cigar. It's like, again, all I could think of is like drinking a chocolate milkshake.
Yeah.
This cigar was fantastic. So, I mean, I that's the closest to a perfect rating I would ever get a cigar.
There you go.
And you're number 2?
My number 2 is your number 3, the Monte Cristo Edmundo. It is it's close to perfection as when they're on.
They're on,
They
yeah.
are phenomenal
It's
cigars.
sad to say
If
they're,
you can
they're
get
more
them-
often on.
Yeah,
Sad, very sad.
but they it's all Cuban, obviously. It's just a perfect cigar. It's a great size. I love it.
Have you had the double
The
double Edmundo?
Yeah.
No, I've never had that. It's
I
too
have,
big.
I have.
Have you?
I've had the shorted Edmundo.
It smokes differently.
Well, yeah,
it?
it's
It
got more
does.
tobacco in it.
Yeah. Well, my number 2, getting back to the family padron, is the Exclusivo Maduro. I like Maduros, like a good Maduro. The Exclusivo Maduro kind of reminds me, even though it's a Maduro, of the older days in Cuba when cigars were cigars. That's our name, isn't it?
Yeah,
Cigars.
cigars.
Yeah.
It's actually pretty good. Yeah. But it's a wonderful smoke, readily available. In these days of cigar prices, being what they are, it's still quite a bargain. One of the more popular.
It's only like $12.
Yeah, and
It's
like I say,
$12.99.
Yeah.
considering prices, it's
That's-
actually quite a bargain.
It's $13.
It's to me, I like the 64 series better than some of the 26.
So do I.
It's just my
I
taste.
agree.
It's just
I
my
agree.
taste.
No, I
It's just
agree
my
too.
taste. And that would
different
be
wrapper.
my number 2.
I think it's a different wrapper. It's a higher priming,
Priming,
for
yeah.
the
Yes,
26s.
Yes, that's why they're a little more expensive too.
Yeah.
Well, I guess we're rolling into number 1. Take it away.
Numero uno.
There you go. So my number 1 is the Ritmo by Avo. It is, to me, one of the
It
best
is a good
cigars
cigar.
ever made. Again, it's a box press Corona box presses. It's a 7 different country blend. So it starts with the wrapper as an Ecuadorian, then the binder is Mexican, and then the fillers are 5 different ones, which has just about all the ones I love. It's Nicaraguan, Peruvian, Brazilian, Honduran, and Dominican.
It is a good blend.
It's a great blend.
That's a fantastic cigar.
That's a
It is.
fantastic cigar.
It
man.
definitely is.
Unexpectedly, it's a great blend.
It's actually the 3rd cigar from their Synchro series. I wasn't too big on the Fogata, and
Forgot about it.
there was another one that nice. There was another one. I can't think of
what
the
do you
first
want,
one they
short
came
numbers?
out with. The Synchro. I think it was the Synchro, Fogata, and then the Ritmo. You're supposed to get tastes like sweet coffee, roasted nuts, charred oak, and a slight chocolate. You definitely get the chocolate in there. You definitely get the roasted nuts, especially on the retrohale. The retrohale is actually phenomenal. If I could just sit and retrohale the whole cigar, I would. I just can't. It says medium to full. I call it a straight medium. Great cigar.
Moose?
My number 1 cigar is the Leaf Toro Maduro.
Really?
Oh,
Nice choice.
yeah.
Making a
love
comeback.
I never.
You
I
make
don't
Jim
think I've ever
Robinson.
seen
You make Jim
this one.
Robinson happy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. I love that. And just for the record, I'd have a glass of Gentleman Jack with all this.
Oh, you got
With
a-
all of it.
I believe you put Gentleman Jack on your Rice Krispies.
If my wife would let me, yes.
I know Roseanne. She's not going to let you. Scott?
My numero uno cigar is the Padron 40th anniversary.
Yeah, I
Really?
figured you were going to do that.
Fantastic. I mean,
That's
Padron's
pricey,
got to
too.
be on
You
my
did
list.
say
How
it's
could it not?
pricey.
Yeah, I mean, it's everything a cigar should be.
You got expensive palate.
You know what? I actually, and I don't,
all
I
right.
don't,
do.
I don't believe that. Like you need to spend a lot of money to have a great
No.
cigar.
You don't.
It just,
No.
it
Just
just so
works out
It
happens.
just so happens that the ones that you like
Yeah.
are a little on the,
Farms and
Yeah.
Odysseys
on the
prove that.
expensive
Yeah.
side. Maybe not.
Rob?
Forum, but Odyssey.
My number 1 cigar is
Drum roll, please.
1964 Padron Exclusivo Maduro.
I knew he was going to
Wait, that sounds familiar.
Yes, it does.
You're always behind me.
That's because I'm last all the time.
But always first in our hearts.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, is that why you wanted to go first?
Yes, it happened last time
Aw.
too. So yeah, it's a great. It's Nicaraguan Puro, coffee bean, cocoa, earth, and hazelnut tasting notes. It's, in my opinion, it is the perfect cigar. It's
It's hard
Who
to
can
beat
argue
it.
with you?
I
mean,
know.
really,
Nobody can argue.
you
Nobody can
can't.
argue that.
You
it's,
can't.
It's a good. I think it's in my opinion, it's the best cigar that we sell in our store. Obviously, you guys don't agree because you don't have that as your number 1 cigar. But
No, I agree.
then how can you? have
No,
your
I
number
agree, but
We
No,
agree.
it's-
I just
No.
something about the
We
Ritmo.
appreciate
I wanted
it.
No, I
to do the
understand.
64, but
We
it's something about the
appreciate that
Ritmo.
cigar.
As for me,
one? Okay. Yeah, we only have 30 seconds.
I know.
left.
As for me, and I believe this was mine from last year too, the older Hoyle de Monterey Double
Corona.
Corona, which does in fact, when you can get a good one, remind you of a milkshake, but unfortunately,
Oh yeah, that was yours.
that taste is not here much
It
anymore.
is a fantastic
So again,
cigar.
we want to thank you as we enter our 8th year for
Happy
watching.
New Year.
Happy
Yeah,
New
Happy
Year
New
again.
Year again. Yeah.
Look for our Saturday show at 8 o'clock. And
CCCigars.com.
we'll see you next week.
I'm on.
CCCigars.com.
Ciao for now,
Bye.
everybody.